Okay, what the fuck is going on? Why is my world not okay? Okay, we're here today to talk about backups. Well, I have a question for you. Have you been playing in the Minecraft world for a really long time? If the answer is yes, do you do any backups? If the answer is no, change that like right now. I just had something happen to me, and I will explain to you the importance of doing backups. Because a lot of time I'm doing backups. You know, I've been playing this world for a very long time, and a lot of people did say to me, if you do backups while playing in survival, it's just because you want to cheat. If you die or whatever, it's gonna be useful to go to a backup. Well, today I kind of have the proof of, something else that might be the best reason why you should. And if you're not doing any backups, take a few seconds. I know it does take a lot of space. My world is a bit, think a little under 15 gigabytes, but it's still worth it if you don't want to lose a lot of progress like I just did. Just before the beginning of the video, this video is sponsored by me, so if you can leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, that would be really appreciated. Give your opinion or whatever. Any help is appreciated. We are trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year, I guess. But yeah, actually I didn't lose a lot because I'm lucky, I guess. For some reason. So what happened? About 2 days ago, I did some testing with new mods that are supporting for my world. And, I do have this, fear of losing my world for some reason because I had some problem in the past. So I always do backups. My usual backups are every 100 days of survival. I do like one major backup that I keep. I also do one major backup at every single new update. So when the 1.21.6 is gonna come out, or the 1.22 is gonna come out, well, I'll have a separate before and after the update of my world at this time. But 2 days ago, I just tested some new mods, so I just did a backup for some testing. For some sheer luck, I did not use the world I did backup for. Instead, I went on another world and the backup just stood there. This day, I just started playing. I started doing some construction, some changes to my world. And, after a couple of maybe half an hour or maybe an hour, I was doing all of this here. A really important thing to know is I have this shulker. This shulker has probably all of my most valuable things, and if you place it and you break it, it's gonna be something I really want to keep safe. So I'm very careful with it. And what happened is I placed it down because I was moving my axe out of it, in of it. I also put some other shulkers. I was digging here. And suddenly, for some reason, I had some power draw. The electricity just, for a split seconds, it did give time. My PC shut down. I booted up again. I do log in. And guess what? All the blocks, because I was mid-construction here, all the blocks were gone. But I had nothing in my inventory from them. This included my light blue shulker. So that means that I've lost everything in that shulker. And if you look at the content out of it, that's pretty valuable stuff in my opinion. And getting all of it back would really suck. And I lost maybe 2 hours. So I went back. I just regained it. I just replayed it and redid it. I had to finish a house or two because I had this backup from 2 days prior. I'm really lucky because if we are talking, I'm almost close to 4,100 days. My previous backup was from 4,000 days. So if I had used the world I just made a backup from testing mods, I cannot use it on my vanilla anymore. But thankfully, for some sheer luck, I was able to recuperate my world with only 2 hours lost. So if this is not a sign to do backups, I don't know what it is. Because imagine if I lost all of the shulker, I just, went and crafted all again. That would take much time because everything here is enchanted to the max. That would really suck. Then you come back and something like that happens again. I will probably give up and not play the game. Another example that I can give you is my netherite beacon. And now I know you don't see it, but let me just show you something inside of this chest. Well, there's a full netherite beacon. I just haven't it laid out for now. The problem with it is when I was on the grind, I spent maybe 20 plus hours for getting it. And when I came back, I had some major corruption in my world for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I went way too far from here. I was like maybe 200,000 blocks in the nether farming it. And when I came in here, like literally you had like a big border. I don't know if I can find a screenshot of it, but I think it's somewhere here. And you just had all of the what is crossing this line from the here on there was simply disappeared. It was just regenerated from a new world, like everything disappeared. So it was pretty bad, and I did not understand why. So I had to go to a backup. The problem is my backup was maybe like 50 days ago, which means that all of my like 20-hour grind for the netherite beacon was lost. I did not play the game for about 3 months because I simply gave up. I was so demotivated and I didn't want to play it because, you know, what's the point of playing the game if you can lose everything? And that might have sparked the, you know, the fear of everything. Another thing that happened to me way back, like in the beginning of this world, was when I went from 1.16.5 to 1.17. The first time I went into my portal, for some reason, I spawned under, like, somewhere under the map and instantly died. Now, I think that's normal to think that going to a backup after you just literally spawn under the map is so I actually I don't know if I spawned under the map or the map was not generated at all. Like I just spawned in an empty nether and fall to oblivion until I died, which I don't know. You know, I was kind of happy I had backup right before the update, and I never understand why that happened because, well, it never happened, and I don't see it online being an issue. So those little 3 stories might be a good reason of why doing some backups to your world might be important. And yeah, the last one I just remembered the first time, like back in the days on Xbox One, I think, not 360. Yeah, no, it wasn't the 360. I was playing with some friends. We played on a world for quite a long time. You know, we needed the host to be connected, so we all play at the same time. And I was the host, and maybe, I don't know, a year passed. We all wanted to go back, started the world, and it was corrupted. We lost everything. We tried to start again, and maybe sometimes later we tried to play again. And I remember the world was corrupted again, and then we simply stopped playing Minecraft because, well, we stood with the idea that it was corrupting. But just knowing that we could have a backup at the time, well, that might have saved and we could have played more and had more fun. Well, that's a little point of my story. Thank you for watching, and we see each other pretty soon, and have a nice day until then.